everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you 3 buildable middle school makeup looks. And when I say buildable, I mean that you can pause this video at any time and use that look or take different techniques from different looks and apply them together. But the main basis is for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. But as I said, you don't have to follow it strictly like that if you don't want to. So let's get started with what I recommend for doing all of these makeup looks is to either wash your face in the morning or at least take makeup remover wipes and just get rid of the residues on your face from the night before. Now just take your favorite moisturizer and sunscreen so your face is moisturized and protected and ready to be applied with makeup. So now let's start on the 6th grade makeup look. Usually in 6th grade you don't have a lot of acne or blemishes, but what I recommend is just taking a pressed or loose powder and just dusting this all over the face to help even out the skin tone, and if you have oily skin then this will also help keep that at bay. Instead of blush, just try pinching your cheeks a little and blending to get that nice natural glow that your face already has. Instead of using dark black mascara, because that can be sort of dramatic, I'm just going to be taking clear mascara and applying that to our top and lower lashes, and it'll give that same effect, but without being too, whoa, she's wearing mascara. If you don't want to do that, you can easily take some Vaseline and rub it between your fingers and gently press your top eyelashes up and your bottom eyelashes down, and it'll do the same effect as clear mascara would. Now I'm just taking some clear gloss. You can get clear gloss basically from any brand. I like this Bath & Body Works one though because it tastes like root beer. But if you want a little bit of tint to your lips, I really like this Baby Lips in Melon Mania because it still has that glossy sheen like we just applied to our lips, but it has a little pink hint too to just make your lips pop. And that's the finished 6th grade makeup look, super natural and wearable and easy. Now let's move on to 7th grade, which is a little bit more products in it but still natural. So I'm first starting off with just taking my Fit Me Concealer just to hide any blemishes I have. And what I love about this concealer is because it matches your skin tone perfectly because they have so many shades. So my number one tip, if you even don't get this concealer, is to just find a concealer that matches perfectly, because even if you have a great concealer like high-end but it doesn't match you, it's not going to work. So I just apply this to any blemishes, under my eyes to brighten them, or any redness areas, and it blends really easily with your fingers or using a brush. So it just hides the redness in that area, it hides the blemishes, and it really brightens up the under eye as well. Then again, I'm just taking my Fit Me pressed powder just to apply to my T-zone to help control oil there, or you can apply it all over your face just to set wherever the concealer you put. Then for a little rosy glow, I'm just taking my matte Wet n Wild blush in the color Heather Glow, which is a great color for back to school, and just simply applying this to the apples of my cheeks and then blending upwards towards my temple to make it more natural looking, and doing the same on the other side. I love priming eyelids because it helps eyeshadow stay on if you're wearing eyeshadow, or if you don't feel like wearing eyeshadow, you can easily apply it just to even out the skin tone there. And if you have lighter skin, some girls with lighter skin have veins that show through on your eyelids, this will just help with that. So you can leave it like that, or if you want a little bit more, then you can just take a cream eyeshadow or in a champagne color and just apply it first to the center of the eyelids and blend out. The reason we're applying it to the center and then blending out is because that'll attract eyes to the center of your eyelids, which make your eyes look bigger and brighter. So next we're moving on to mascara. I personally love the Covergirl Plump Crusher and Maybelline Fit Plush because they're really natural looking. I always use a mascara in a brownish black color because, again, it looks more natural other than just going super black eyelashes. So I'm just applying that to both eyelids, and then instead of putting that on the lower lashes, which can look super dramatic too, I'm just going to be taking a clear mascara because that'll look more natural but still get an effect of something on your lower lashes. Also, to sort of frame your face, you can just apply some clear mascara to your eyebrows and just blend that in, and it'll make them look more fuller. Next, I am taking a champagne pink color and again applying it to the center of our lips and then mooshing them together. Mooshing, I guess that's what you call it. But blending them together, and again that'll make your lips look bigger and fuller. And that is the finished makeup look. This has a little bit more going on, but it's still really simple and easy to do in the mornings. But you can just take parts out that you don't like or add parts in from this next one, which is the 8th grade makeup, which, in case you're wondering, I'm going into 8th grade. If you do want a little bit coverage all over your face, there's tons of options. You can take a BB cream like I just showed you, or if you already have a foundation, you can mix it with your moisturizer to make it less coverage. But what I'm going to be using is this Loreale Nude, Magic Nude Cream to Powder, Liquid to Powder Foundation. It's a long name, but I love it because it's really light coverage, but it just evens out your skin tone so amazingly, and it's liquid and it turns to powder, so we don't need to apply a pressed powder on top because it already gives that effect. So I'm just moving on to blush. I'm using a cream, doing a few dots and then blending up to the temple like we did before. And cream blush is going to last all day and give you that rosy glow all day long. Plus it looks really natural if you apply a little bit and really blend. We're priming our eyes again just to make sure that our eyeshadow we'll be using stays all day long. The eyeshadow I'm using is actually a loose pigment from Maybelline, and it is a dark amber sort of brownie color. And what I'm doing is I'm just applying this to the outer corner of my eye, the crease, and gently blending it in. You can apply it darker or lighter, depending how dramatic you want it to be. The lighter you apply it and the more you blend, the more natural it's going to look. But on the other eyes, you'll see I applied it a little bit darker just to depthen it up a little bit. And we're just applying this to the crease. It's because we primed our eyes, so the rest of our eyelid should be sort of a neutral color, like how we primed it. And just blending that onto your lid, like you see here, is going to give a depthened effect without applying too much eyeshadow. Now just taking a darker brown color on an eyeliner brush, we're going to use this like an eyeliner. So instead of using pencil or that hard to use liquid or gel, this is really natural looking and real easy. So just dip it in and apply it to your upper lash line. But this next step is totally optional, or this step is totally optional. But what I did was just applied a little bit to the lower lash line too and sort of really blended it so it's not as harsh. This is really just going to make your eyes pop even more. However, this can be sort of dramatic, so you may want to wait till high school to do it on the lower lashes, but whatever you want to do. Then I'm just applying some mascara to the top and bottom lashes now, and we're moving on to lips. I personally like the Maybelline Color Whispers because they're more pigmented than baby lips, but they're not as pigmented as like a full-on lipstick, so it looks really natural but yet really pretty. And that is the finished 8th grade makeup look. Again, you can skip the eyeliner or skip the eyeshadow or skip whatever you want. But for all the looks, if you want to just take this e.l.f. makeup mist and setting spray, just doing a few spritz on your face will just make sure that the full makeup look lasts all day long. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.